Welcome, everyone. Welcome. I'm so glad you guys are coming in early. I have so much good news today. I'm so excited for tonight's live, even though it's a Mercury retrograde live. I'm pretty sure I've shared everywhere. I have everything unmuted. Guys, let me know if you can see and hear okay. Hi, Diana. Hi, Holly. So tonight's live is a little special. We're going to talk about Mercury retrograde, which is not special at all. But I do have a very special announcement to make today. So I want to go ahead and jump in on the Mercury retrograde just so we can get that stuff out of the way. Hi, Sandra. All right, so I put a little date thing up. You guys know Mercury retrograde, right? Everybody knows. It's like where communication goes funky. They say it's not a good time to travel. Don't make any major plans. We have 3 or 4 of them a year, and they run like 3 weeks at a time. So I did make a little, hi, Charity. Hi, Amber. A little cheat sheet for you guys to show you when Mercury retrograde is going to happen. So let me know if you guys can see the dates on there. The first one we have is tomorrow, January 14th. It runs through February 3rd. It does begin in Aquarius and comes back into Capricorn when it goes back direct. Next one we have is May 10th through June 2nd. Starts in Gemini, ends in Taurus. September 9th, we have the third one, goes through October 2nd. It launches in Libra, but concludes in Virgo. And then the last one for 2022 is going to be on December 29th through January 18th and goes on into 2023. So those are the cheat sheet dates, guys. I do recommend writing those dates down because Mercury retrograde can actually not be such a horrible thing if you plan ahead for it. All right, so I did make a couple of points like do's and don'ts. And Junior is here with us, guys, to help us tonight. We are going to offer free readings, of course, as soon as we're done with all the announcements. All right, so we went over the dates, and I just wanted to tell you guys everything that's brought confusion and what they call the pre-shadows of this retrograde is what you're really going to look over and review. It could most definitely bring you delays and obstacles, and that's what's known for Mercury retrograde. It happens in order for us to be able to look back and reflect on what will help us find the best path. So Mercury retrograde allows you to slow down and think over your plans and then finally be able to have a clear decision on how you want to move forward. So here's some things and not to do, guys, on Mercury retrograde. We're not going to make any agreements of any kind because you might change your mind during Mercury retrograde. Starting relationships is frowned upon. Getting married, of course, any signing of any contract, starting new jobs, making any major purchases, or any sudden decision. So if something happens in the next 3 weeks, guys, and it causes you to feel the need to make some sort of sudden change, Mercury retrograde is saying, no, stop, pause, think things through. So things to do while we're having Mercury retrograde, again, pause, slow down, reflect back on how you got to where you're at right now, reassess where you want to go, and come up with a better plan. Hi, Eliana. So that's what I have for Mercury retrograde. Now, guys, tell me some Mercury retrograde stories. Like, has anybody ever tried to travel during Mercury retrograde? I know that we took a Christmas trip a few years back during Mercury retrograde that did not go very, very well. We very much convoyed, so there was more than one vehicle. We did actually have an accident on the interstate. My oldest son did. But yeah, it was one of those trips that we took where everything that was planned just never, it didn't work out that way. We couldn't meet the times. We couldn't meet the dates. We'd get to restaurants where we had made reservations and they were overbooked. Things like that is what happens during Mercury retrograde. Hi, Anna. I am going to do free readings. I am. I'm trying to wait just a little bit about for the announcement because I'm waiting for Miss L. I know she said she was going to run a little bit behind. But guys, we have a really, really big announcement. So remember at the end of last year, I said we were going to have some big changes. We were going to add some things for Purple Lunar Rose Tarot in 2022. I guess I'm just going to go ahead and jump into it. So what I've decided to do is, you guys are always messaging me and asking me to do like coaching or mentorship, which at first I was like a little scared. I'm still scared, guys. I'm just going to tell you. But I do think it's a good idea because we're always talking about how we'd like to get a little bit more personal, be able to talk to each other a little bit more one-on-one. So what I've decided to do is I'm going to show you guys. I actually made a little thing to show you where you can join me, and we're going to have like a little classroom right here on YouTube. It will be private. I will use my StreamYard just like we do to go live. It is going to be 2 days. It is going to be 2 live classes. They're going to be an hour and a half long. I'm going to talk to you about the twin flame journey. So I'm going to tell you the do's, don'ts, and why this is all happening. So I feel like this will be a really good place for us to get to know each other a little bit better. Let me take that banner off the bottom. Get to know each other a little bit better, be able to talk more one-on-one. Guys, so I know everybody's going to be really excited, okay? And I just want to say there's going to be more than one of them. But my whole point to doing this is so that we can be in a small group, okay? So I'm just going to show you what I've decided to do and how much I've decided to charge for it, because it's not going to be free. We are going to charge. But this is it. It's 2 days. 2 Q&A classes. Again, we'll go over the twin journey, the do's, don'ts, why we're here, what we're here to do. But there are only 10 spots available, guys. I did choose February 22nd and 23rd on purpose because those days have a very specific astrological meaning. We will be doing a live when it gets a little bit closer to that date. And it's very much guiding us towards our purpose. So that's why I picked those 2 particular days. So guys, I know it's only 10 spots, and I know I don't want anybody like fighting over it. But I want you guys to send me an email. So send me an email if you're interested. I'm going to go through the emails. I'm going to pick the 10 that I feel like this class would benefit from the most. And I will email you back and let you know that you've been chosen. Again, we will do more of them. This is just going to be the very first one for 2022. I did also create a private Facebook group. I know not everyone has Facebook. I will also send emails out, especially if you guys don't have a Facebook, because we are going to be doing some things in that Facebook group where you'll actually participate up until the date of the classes. So I hope everybody is excited about that as I am. Awesome. I figured you guys would be. I know you guys have been asking me. Hi, Jenna. And I finally decided this is the best way to start out the year. And notice that I did keep the twin flame price low. Guys, I do that on purpose. It very much is my purpose. So it's just like getting a reading. It's priced right about the same in the Etsy shop, except for this time you get 2 days in a much smaller circle where we get to communicate and talk to each other. So on the StreamYard, it would be like, you know how I add Junior, or if you guys have had a live reading from me, that's how we're going to be doing the class. And we'll have 10 people in there plus me, so that makes 11. I thought that was the perfect number. Yeah, and so the first hour, I'm just going to go over some information with you guys, and then I thought the last half hour to an hour, we would do like Q&A questions. So glad to see that there's some interest in that. Please send me an email. And I would like to get those booked as possible. I did already create that Facebook group, and I'd like to get us in there participating as quickly as possible. All right, guys, so we're only 10 minutes in, and that's all the announcements. Hi, G. Giving a free spot. Ooh, giving a free spot away. That's a good idea, honey. What are you thinking? Look, Junior's over here coming up with giveaways, guys. Junior thinks we should give away a free spot to the 2-day class. What do you guys think? I think that's actually a really good idea. We'll have to totally figure out how we're going to pick a winner. Sandra says, pick me. All right, guys. So I didn't see any Mercury retrograde stories. You guys don't have any, not one. Nobody has a single Mercury retrograde. I want to say too, Mercury retrograde is really known for when your exes come back. Oh, Holly, thank you so very much. I'm so proud of you guys. I can't wait to get in there where we can all talk and see how close and similar our journeys are. Hi, Miss Tina. I'm sorry I didn't get out there to see you a few minutes ago. I was totally trying to hurry up and get ready. All right, so I was hoping for Miss Al to be here because Miss Al sent me a package, guys, and I want to show you all the cool things that Miss Al sent me. I forgot the. Can you remember what was the crystalline? I can't remember what the heart was called. Oh, that one that goes to whatever. It's okay. Okay. All right. So, but the other one did get sent off. So, Diana, your gift is on the way. I just got informed. I definitely need to make sure when we're doing the winners that we ask if they're in the United States or not. Oh, Diana, this is my only Mercury retro story. Is that the server at work crashed. That's definitely a Mercury retrograde story. All of the technology, equipment, phones, laptops, computers. Yeah, none of that stuff ever wants to work during Mercury retrograde. Okay. Ginger told me to look at Jenna's. During Mercury retrograde, I went on a tropical vacation, but got flooded rains instead of sunshine. Absolutely, Jenna, don't travel.
She adopted a kitten, but she ended up having fleas, etc.
Oh.
During the Mercury retrograde.
Oh, poor kitten.
Also went on a tropical vacation, but got flood and rains instead of sunshine.
Yeah, so Jenna understands Mercury retrograde.
Amber Smith. It was 7-Eleven.
Oh, it was 7-Eleven on the time.
No, it was she's subscriber 7-Eleven.
No, Amber's already subscribed, honey. She's saying it was 7-Eleven where she was at because it's 6:12 now.
I got
you. Sandra says I could tell you some stories, but not sure what Mercury was retrograde. All right, guys, let's jump in. I want to show you guys. Okay, so Miss L totally sent me this heart crystal. It's very much supposed to help recharge all my crystals. So I have them all out on the table. And guys, you know how I always tell my story about the turtles? Look what Miss L sent me. How awesome is this? So I have a new turtle friend for my turtle. And it's a rose quartz. How cool is that? I was hoping she was going to be here. I know she said she was going to run a little late because she sent me this one and I forget what it's called. You guys probably can't see, but it's got like this bluish like hue to it. But it's supposed to like give you clarity and thought when communicating with spirit. So I thought that was super cool. And then we have a new deck of cards and I totally want to use them today in the free readings. Let me grab the little book because I do not have it all down just yet. Doesn't it? It's beautiful. I love it. I was going to put it back there to light up the rose, but I just couldn't hide it. I had to keep it out. All right. So Miss Al sends us the Angel Inspiration deck by Kim Dreyer. So definitely talks about all the archangels. I had to actually make me a little cheat sheet up here. I'm hoping to be able to see it. And it works. But I thought we would look at some energy that's coming in with Mercury retrograde. So I wanted to set the intentions to what's coming in. So if you guys are wanting specific readings, just let me know. But if you guys are wanting Mercury retrograde readings to see like what energy is coming in, what are you going to be having to work with? So maybe take a little bit of the shock effect down a little. Let me know too. So guys, we are going to open it up to free readings. So I know Anna is in here and she's asked for one. So Anna, let me know if you're still here and what type of relationship. And we are shared everywhere, guys. So just kind of keep in mind that not everyone can see your comments. All right.
Okay. Charity wants to know about what spirits got to share about got started communicating with her again.
Okay.
And Sandra wants whatever you got.
Okay. So I see Anna says having relationship problems never work. Am I moving soon? All right. All right. So I totally want to use Mrs. Owl's Angel Inspiration deck. And let's see what comes out for Anna. Wow. Nurture Your Dreams comes out. It's number 22. I opened the book right to the page. That always gives me the goosebumps. All right. So clearly, dreams, hopes, and purpose are the key words. So listen to these questions that I asked Anna. It says, do you allow other people to talk you out of your dreams? Do you believe your circumstances don't allow you to follow your dreams? Tell yourself, I allow myself to dream my future into existence. I follow my dreams with courage and enthusiasm. So your question is, am I moving soon? So Spirit's asking you, I don't know, are you? Let's pull some tarot. So I'm kind of picking up it's possible that there's someone or something in the way of you moving. I feel like you want to move. Knight of Wands, a messenger, someone who brings a message about an action. It's your passion. The Magician, manifest it. So that's kind of pretty much what I was saying. King of Wands, take action. Ooh, the Lovers is on the bottom. And this is going to be the bottom of the deck energy. Remember I said I kind of felt like it's possible that there's something or someone that definitely could be slowing you down of what it is that you're trying to manifest. It is very possible. Gemini, of course, sticks out, but the Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius is definitely sticking out. The Magician is Cancer, I believe. Oh, the Magician is Mercury. Are you moving during Mercury retrograde, Anna? I feel like we just discussed this. She is dealing with a Gemini. Okay, so the message I am getting though is it is very possible it's going to be challenging if you are trying to move during a Mercury retrograde period. But if not, don't let the relationship. Okay, so the Lovers, again, very specific, guys. It's not the Two of Cups. This isn't a soulmate. It's not a partnership. It's a very difficult journey. It's a very difficult decision. And you have to decide whether you're going to be on this journey, whether you're going to take this path. So I definitely feel like you think that you could be bound or stuck to something or someone, but you're not. You don't have to make a choice. If you are on this twin journey, you're one soul, you're always connected. But I do feel like that is the difficulty, like whether to take, like to be brave enough to take action or not. But Nurture Your Dreams comes out and tells me that Spirit's telling you that you can manifest whatever it is you want. So if your plan is to move, then move. All right, I'm going to pull a guidance card just really quickly. Actually, no, I'm not. Let's do the moonology. We have the full moon coming, guys. So I'm already feeling, you know how I always say that I feel the energy super early? Definitely already feeling that full moon energy. I would say everyone around me could say that it definitely started yesterday. No, Anna, that is not the soulmate card. All right, so you have bring love into the situation, new moon in Aquarius. Mercury is going retrograde in Aquarius, so that's pretty interesting. The lovers, Anna, the lovers is a twin flame journey. It's very much my twin flame clue card. If it was the Two of Cups, like I was saying earlier, then I would say, yeah, that's a soulmate relationship of some sort. It's some sort of partnership. This is very much a difficult spiritual journey that you're on. All right, I'm going to leave it right there, Anna. I hope that was helpful. Honey, are you helping me keep track? Thank you, Anna. Charity. All right. All right. Let me go up and click on it just so I don't lose track. Oh, she says she's pretty sure he's come back around because of the Mercury retrograde. Interesting. Oh, my speaker. Very, very interesting. All right, Charity, let's see what we got. I love these cards. I cannot say it enough times. When I first opened them, I got so emotional going through them. I think I did start crying. It was super emotional. I asked a direct question. It gave me a direct answer. I mean, right away. All right, so Charity, what does Spirit want you to know about the guy that you just started communicating with again? And does it have to do with the Mercury retrograde? All right, so you have Archangel. I'm going to say this wrong. Jophiel. So that is, the name means beauty of God. This is about beauty, joy, and enlightenment. Interesting. The enlightenment definitely sticking out to me. It says that this archangel helps you see clearly when a situation has been feeling foggy, helps you find joy, and brings a spark when you're lacking spark. So super interesting. All right, let's pull some tarot and see what comes out. So I feel like you're definitely excited about it. Definitely brought back a little bit of a spark, something to be excited about. Let's see what the tarot says. We have the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups, again, walking away from a situation, but you're on a path. You're on a path looking for like emotional contentment, emotional fulfillment. The Ten of Cups is the goal. So I feel like it's just saying that it's part of the path. We have 10 of Swords coming out, a completion to a painful life cycle or a painful life lesson, but it is completed. So if you knew this person before, it's very possible that you had some difficulties in the relationship before, but I feel like Spirit's saying that's done. And look at that. There's that Two of Cups. So the Two of Cups comes out, grand entrance. This could definitely be a soulmate relationship. Interesting, interesting. All right, let's pull a Moonology Oracle and see what Spirit says. Yeah, a fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. So I'm going to say, Charity, there's a lot of passion between you two, clearly. It's very possible that there was like some sort of painful ending previously, but I definitely feel like that's completed. Both people tried to maybe like find this situation in other places and couldn't find it. And it's like now they're willing to work together. So super interesting, Charity. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that was helpful. All right, how are we doing, honey?
You got anybody on Facebook?
Facebook. Oh, yeah, let me see.
You got Sandra, Deanna, and G.
Rita Bella. Rita Bella. Hi, can I get a read? Will I meet V in person to reconcile? If so, when? Rita Bella, let me know that you're still here. Okay. Thank you, Charity. All right, Rita Bella is here. All right, I'm going to stick with the same way we've been going.
Don't forget to tell everybody to go like, subscribe.
Oh, yes, guys, please hit the like button, comment, or you're already commenting. Subscribe, share, you know, all those very, very good things that I always forget to say that Junior is always on top of.
I can see the comments if they go and like, subscribe to me on YouTube.
All right, Rita Bella wants to know if she will meet V in person to reconcile, and if so, when? Whoa. So the show Justice card comes out. Definitely gives me like that Libra energy out of the Rider-Waite, with the scales there, like something being balanced. Definitely see like the black and white. There's no gray area. This is like a yes or a no. All right. Let's pull some tarot. The Magician, strong Cancer energy, Wheel of Fortune, 8 of Swords, and the 7 of Swords. On the bottom is the Hierophant. All right, so here's what I'm picking up, okay? There's definitely been some sort of injustice here with this card coming out as your guidance. It definitely says that the scales are not even. Something needs to be balanced out. I see where you're trying to make it official or make something official. The Hierophant is strong Taurus energy, but Rita, it talks about you're trying to bring something from the 5D down to the 3D. So that I find that super interesting because the Magician was the first card out, and the Magician is that as above, so below card. It's like you're trying to manifest something. Wheel of Fortune, it's very possible that you're trying to control or manifest or have something to do with divine timing. It's like it's not time quite yet. You're still in this 8 of Swords self-restriction. It's like it's very possible you're still experiencing dark night of the soul. You feel trapped in some way, like you just don't have these good things coming in. It's like you're telling yourself negative thinking. But the 7 of Swords tells me that you're not being honest with yourself, and Spirit saying before any of this can clear up or any of this can change, you're going to have to be honest with yourself about this situation. All right, Rita, let's pull you a guidance card from the Numerology Oracle. A timing. So I don't normally do timing, but I just heard maybe in the next 3 months. All right, your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon. All right, I'm gonna leave it there, Rita. I hope that was helpful. So Robin asked, do I do spirit readings or just cards? I'm not sure what you mean by that because I am talking to spirit with my cards. But you probably could be talking about channeling. Do I do channeling? Yes, sometimes. So I see where it says Junior. So Sandra goes after Rita. So let me find Sandra's. I think Sandra's was just what the spirit want to say, right? Sandra, just remind me really quickly. He had to step into the kitchen. Thank you, Rita. Rita, if you haven't went over to YouTube and subscribed yet, please, please do so. All right, Robin. What we're trying to do is go back and forth with YouTube and Facebook. I know you guys can't all see each other and you can't see all the comments, so just bear with us and we'll try to get to everybody. Mercury Retrograde. Sandra, you want to see what's going to come with Mercury Retrograde? All right. All right, guys, help me remember that Robin is Facebook group next, okay? And let's do Sandra. All right, so Sandra wants to know what energy she's going to be working with Mercury Retrograde starting tomorrow through February 3rd. Ooh, we have Archangel Camille. That's so, it's love. Look, you can tell the heart, the pretty pink. So this one, the name means he who sees God. It's about love, tolerance, Sandra, and peace. Teaches you purity and love, unconditional love. This angel comes down when you're struggling in relationships. It says, Sandra, let's pull some tarot. Oh, you're fine, Sandra. No worries. Please do not text and drive. I'm constantly having to tell Junior to please don't do that. I love you guys, and I need you to stay around for a long, long time. All right, let's pull some tarot for Sandra. All right, so we have the Five of Swords coming out, and I did say struggling in relationships. I do feel like it's possible that you've been arguing with someone. Disagreements could have happened, but I just want to say the Five of Swords, although not necessarily the victory you want, Sandra, it does say that you come out on top of a situation. It says the two people lay their swords down, walk away, and you do come out on top. We have the Six of Cups coming out. It could have something to do with children. Six of Cups is about like nostalgia and childhood memories. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles coming out. So I do believe this angel is going to come down, Sandra, and give you some sort of like clean slate, new start with that ace right there. All right, let's pull a Moonology Oracle and see what Spirit says. Have faith in your dreams. All right, Sandra, I hope that was helpful. Sandra says, I need some love. So Sandra, I do want to say that when I turned it over, the first thing, the color stuck out to me, and it definitely picked up something about Valentine's. So if something happens before or on Valentine's, make sure to message me and let me know. All right, so I think I said Robin next, right? All right, Robin, just let me know that you're still here. All right, Robin is still here. Wants to get a message from Spirit. So let's see what comes out for Robin. So we have Archangel Gabriel comes out. It says this is the strength of God. This angel comes down to bring strength, joy, and truth. Ooh, so Robin is needing help focusing on her purpose. And communication is also on here. So interesting that I was drawn to you, Robin. I'm going to spit it out right away. I'm really going to stop doubting and I'm just going to start spitting it out. Twin flame journey, most likely why you were drawn, and why this angel of truth and like purity. Do you see that white is here? So let's pull some tarot for Robin and see what else comes out. So we have Knight of Pentacles, lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. That's just another confirmation for me. Six of Cups comes out again, reunion, coming back around, nostalgia, thinking of happier times. And the Chariot, strong Cancer energy, and ready to get moving, ready to get going. You're ready to follow your purpose. So I'm going to just spit it out. Ready? I feel like you're on the journey. I feel like you're in separation from your person. I feel like you've probably learned what's going on, or you at least know that it's spiritual. The lifetime after lifetime tells me that. But it's also very possible that you're stuck and you don't know, like, okay, well, what am I supposed to do with this? What you're supposed to do with it is follow your purpose. And I think that's what's going to come. As you're starting to work through this Mercury retrograde, I feel like this next few weeks, that's the energy that you're going to see. Like you're going to start to see some truth, some understanding, some clarity. All right, let's pull guidance for Robin. A time to give rather than take. It's the new moon in Virgo and emotions are running high. All right, Robin, I hope that was helpful. Strong twin flame journey on that one. I love when it sticks out like that. Normally, like, I don't know, normally I'm super scared to tell people you're on this difficult journey. Oh, wow, Robin, I'm sorry to hear that. I completely understand. I do feel like this Mercury retrograde, Robin, is going to be very much a pause for you. Just try to pause. Don't make any sudden decisions. Try to let the things come to you. You see what I mean? Open yourself to receive and then just let the things come to you. I'm not saying like sit in inactivity and don't take any action. You'll start to see the things come to you and you'll know what paths to take. But if you get out there and you try to pick the path now, I definitely feel like it's very possible you can find some confusion that would just cause you like further delays. Robin, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, I definitely recommend doing so. All right, guys, who was next? I know, I think Junior's in there getting Amelia situated with dinner. I was hoping Miss L was going to be here. Thank you, Robin. Thank you very, very much. All right. So while we're waiting for Junior to come back to figure out who is going next, let's talk about the special announcement one more time. Deanna, sweet. All right, so I did start a 2 days, 2 live classes where we're gonna do a Q&A, all about the twin flame journey, guys. So if you are on the twin flame journey, you're trying to figure out like what's your purpose, what's going on, I definitely recommend joining us in the class. It is gonna be only 10 spots, guys. I will get on here and let you know as soon as it is full. But what I'm gonna do is I'm going to let you guys email me if you're interested. I'm going to go through and pick the ones that I feel like it would benefit from the most, the ones that Spirit draws me to choose. I will have more of these, guys. This is just going to be the first one. I don't know when we're going to do the next one. I don't know if it's going to be a twin flame journey. But because this is the channel, this is my purpose, and this is what I'm here doing, I did want to start out with the twin flame journey first. So 10 spots. We will come in here just like if we were going to do a YouTube live. If you've gotten a live reading in my Etsy shop, you already already know how to use the StreamYard, I send you a link and we all come in together. It's very much just like Zoom, guys. So I am going to be offering this for 10 people. Again, I will pick the ones that Spirit draws me to pick the most. We will do more of these, but guys, I'm going to keep them small like this. I don't want to do 20, 30, 50 people where we can't talk, we can't communicate, and no one can be heard. So they're always going to be small. Now, are the prices always going to be this low? I do the low prices for the Twin Flame journey on purpose. Guys, when I was going through my journey, I couldn't afford to just drop money down for whatever. I was very much experiencing my spiritual awakening. I was very much experiencing my dark night of the soul. And as you guys know, when that is happening, things fall away from you, people, places, jobs, careers. And so it's just not a time to be dropping, loads of money down. So that's why I keep my Twin Flame journey things low so I can be helpful. So just wanted to throw that back out there again. Guys, make sure I have already gotten a couple emails. You guys are on the ball.
Did you do Sandra's
I think I did do Sandra's.
Okay,
yes.
that's why
Yes.
Deanna goes after Sandra, and then G goes after Deanna.
Miss L is here. Hi, Miss L. Miss L, we went through your gifts already. You have to go back and watch. And we're totally using the cards, and they are working beautifully. So thank you, thank you, thank you, Miss L. So I think we're going to go with Junior's idea to pick one free winner. I'm not sure how we're going to do that, guys. It's his idea. I'm going to make him come up with the contest and make him figure out how to pick the winner. But we are going to do one free winner to join the class with us at absolutely no charge. So, Miss Al, we've been talking about Rosa's first class. Ready? I always knew I was going to be a teacher, guys. I couldn't figure it out, though, because I'm not real patient-like with the children. I should have known it would have been for, like, adults. But 2 days, 2 Q&A classes. I want them to run like an hour and a half to 2 hours long. I'm going to talk to you about the do's, don'ts, and then why we're on the Twin Flame journey. And then, of course, we'll do Q&A at the end. So only 10 spots available, guys. And please, I know it's going to be difficult. I'm trying to choose the 10, but I feel like I feel like Spirit's going to draw me to pick the right ones. Again, it'll be a small room. We can talk to each other. It'll just be a lot closer, a lot more one-on-one type. And if you guys, I was telling Miss L, I was telling them if you've gotten a live from me, which Miss L has, we will use the StreamYard, so there'll be 10 of us in there. We will be able to hear each other, talk to each other, all that good stuff. So yeah, I'm super, super excited. And that is just the first one. I'm definitely thinking that the next one I'm going to do is going to be a little more extensive, maybe like a 5-day class. And I want to start doing like tarot for beginners. I want to show you guys how I learned how to read tarot. And I think it could help a lot of people. I watched a few, like, how the videos that were on YouTube when I was making that how to read for yourself video. When I was doing the research, I noticed that some people just make it really complicated. And I can see how, 78 cards can just seem a little overwhelming. So I do plan on, I do want to do with Rider Waite, because I do think that's the first deck that everyone should learn how to use. And I think I'm going to break it down like how I broke it down for myself. And I think you guys will find that it's a little bit easier to learn and a little bit quicker than some of the classes and courses that I see on YouTube. But I will offer that later. We will talk about it later. I'm going to try to do like one of these a month, guys. That is my plan. So we are going to start with the Twin Flame journey because that is what we're here for. Miss L, you should have seen some of these beautiful readings that we did earlier with your cards. I was telling them when I opened the cards, it was so emotional. You know how they tell you to go through them? I'm so sorry. I was just going to say I got choked up, but then I really got choked up. But yeah, I definitely got really choked up when I was going through, when I was reading the booklet. So thank you, Miss L. They work beautifully, and I love them so much. Oh, bless you, Miss L. All right, guys. So we talked about Mercury retrograde. Miss L, I'm gonna post them one more time because I want you to have the dates. The first one we have coming January 14th through February 3rd. It does begin in Aquarius and ends in Capricorn. Guys, if you have your birth charts, look on your birth charts. How does, what does Aquarius represent for you? How would Mercury retrograde in Aquarius maybe affect you? Look at your birth chart and see how that works out. If you guys have questions about that, make sure to check out that birth chart interpretation in my Etsy shop. It's doing really well. I'm super excited about it. It is a lot more informative than I expected, guys. So my readings are already pretty detailed in the Etsy shop. You get 20 to 30 minutes for each reading, except for the 2 questions. That's usually only about 10 to 15 minutes. But yeah, the birth chart interpretation is pretty lengthy. But it's just because there's so much information, and I just feel so passionate about how much you can learn from your birth chart, like how much guidance it gives us. So if you guys get those, I do apologize for the length of that in advance. And I do have the links, guys, to everything in the description box. But they are in the description box of the YouTube, guys. I don't put them in the description box of Facebook, just because it just doesn't work as well. Miss L, your birthday is on May 9th. It's Mother's Day. That is awesome. Oh, don't cry, Miss L. I don't want to make you cry. I did cry. I got so emotional. I ran over and showed Miss Tina, and then I came home. And it was really when I was going through the cards. They were just so, so beautiful. I told everybody I made, you guys can't see it, it's up on my pegboard, but I made a cheat sheet for me with the different archangels and, their keywords and what they come to help for. And we used it earlier, Miss L, and it totally worked really, really well. Oh, look at that. Diana says, Miss L, my son's B-Day is May 12th, and every once in a while it falls on Mother's Day. That's beautiful. So, Diana, were you wanting a reading? I think I heard Junior hollering down the hall that Diana was next. So just let me know. I would love to use these cards Miss L gave me to see what Spirit has to say to you, Diana. So just let me know. Oh, that's so awesome. I am getting your emails, guys. So I want you to know that I am getting them. And again, I know it's only 10 spots. I know. I knew when I was doing it that I wanted to keep it small, and I knew people were going to be like, what? And I do apologize. There will be more, I promise. Okay, so Diana wants to know, yes, please, did I make the right decision? I'm so glad you were, Miss Al. It's definitely, just watch this. All right, so Diana wants to know, did I make the right decision? So let's use Mrs. L's Angel Inspiration deck, and let's see what Spirit has to say to Diana about her decision. Look at that. We have number 16, Cooperate. Look how beautiful the colors. Ooh. Now, I did go through all of these, Miss L, but I do not have them down just yet. So I'm definitely using my cheat sheet and my booklet. But some keywords for cooperate, of course, are cooperation, encouragement, and prosperity. Although society tends to focus on the individual, cooperation is what builds communities. A strong sense of cooperation builds a deeper sense of purpose. Ooh, so something to do with your purpose, Diana. So it says the angels ask, do you try to do everything on your own? Do you cooperate with others in a way that encourages a better future? Tell yourself, I look for ways to share my abilities with others. And working with others, I make positive contributions to the world. So definitely has something to do with cooperating, working together, teamwork, something like that. So let's pull some tarot and see what Spirit has to say. Could even have something to do with traveling. Like I'm seeing like around the world, like there's definitely the world there. Let's see. So a Four of Pentacles comes out. Four of Pentacles is that holding on to something too tightly, Diana. It says this card comes out and it says that you see how his feet are just like holding him down firmly. He's clutching this one at his chest. He's got this one wedged in his crown. It's like he's holding on. He's afraid they're going to blow away. It says that the reason that he's doing this is because he fears there's no more. There's nothing else. So instead of like using manifestation, instead of trying to get more or say positive affirmations that more will come, being open to receive more, it's like he just sits there closed off and holds on to what he has super, super tightly. It does say that you need to release and let go. The Page of Cups. The Page of Cups can be about forgiveness and the world. All right, so I do feel like something has happened. It definitely could be with a relationship. It's possible that you need to forgive someone and a new opportunity arrives to do that. But Diana, I feel like this actually has to do with your work. This is more going to be like monetary value. I feel like you have to forgive. The forgiveness is to yourself for closing off opportunities. It's like you open yourself to receive, and these wonderful new opportunities come in with that World card. All right, let's pull a guidance from the Moonology Oracle. I love these cards, must out. Love them. All right, so we have a new start is coming for Diana. Beautiful. I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that was helpful, Diana. Oh, she confirmed. She said, I struggle with doing too much for myself or too much myself and not letting others help. I do also, Diana. Again, when we get in that class, I imagine we're going to see we have so many things in common. Wow, at your job, 24 years. That's a massive accomplishment, Diana. Thank you, Miss L. Thank you. I just love them, love them, love them. Hi, guys. Is everybody? Did I catch everyone? I feel like we got everyone. Facebook dropped off pretty quickly. I'm not seeing any more Facebook, and I think it was working just fine. So hopefully, I guess I'll know at the end. It's usually when I get off and then it says you have 19 Facebook comments. I'm like, where were those? Oh, G, was G wanting a reading? Let me see. Let me scroll. G, let me know if you're still here. If you're still here, I would love to do it before I go. Jenna, thank you, Jenna. G is here. All right. So love messages from my twin, and what else? I'm sorry, honey. I know you're trying to. I'll scroll up. It's okay.
Love message from his twin and his energy.
And energy. So love messages from twin and energy. All right. So let's use the message cards to get the messages. Alright, so I'm going to take that first one that tried to flip out. It says, the intense energy in our connection scares me sometimes. Super interesting. That tried to come out also. I'm trying to figure things out. So it was definitely meant to come out. And I'm trying to move forward. All right, I'm going to take it just because it flipped too. I'm afraid to tell you something flipped also. I'm not really sure about that one, but we'll pull. Let's use the Gilded Tarot. And let's see what the messages are about, G. Aw, thank you. All right. So I just seen Temperance, Sagittarius, healing on the bottom. The intense energy in our connection scares me sometimes. What's this about? What's scaring the person? Ooh. Oh, why does that happen? Oh my goodness. The only one. All right, Queen of Cups comes out in reverse. Queen of Cups is about unconditional love. It's very possible, G, that this person, okay, so the intense energy in our connection scares me sometimes. If you're divine feminine, G, I feel like your person can definitely feel you, maybe like pulling your energy back. Nine of Swords, it definitely could be causing them like a lot of stress and anxiety. So if you've been going more towards your purpose and less towards the person, that definitely could be what that is. I'm trying to figure things out. The Magician. So this person could feel like there's some sort of manipulation. And that's what they're trying to figure out. It's possible they thought you were trying to manipulate something. But it's also possible that they're learning this is from like another place. This isn't like something that someone can just do here. You know what I mean? I'm trying to move forward. Let's see what they're trying to move forward from. Queen of Wands. So G, Queen of Wands is usually the person I'm reading for. I definitely feel like that is the case. I feel like this connection was so spiritual, super intense. It caused them a lot of heartache with that Queen of Cups in reverse and the Nine of Swords. I feel like they're trying to figure things out. It's like they're trying to figure out the magic, the spirituality of the situation. And I'm trying to move forward. I definitely feel like they're trying to move forward from the hurt that, happened with both of you. Let's look at I'm afraid to tell you something. What is it that they're afraid to tell you? Ooh, there's a Tower moment. Tower does represent Mars. Mars does rule Aries. I'm throwing the cards. Give me a second. All right. So afraid to tell you something. The Knight of Swords comes out. They're afraid to tell you something about a breakup. Because this is always the breakup card to me. It's like the messenger comes in and the message is communicated to you that you're free. You're free to do whatever it is you need to do. So I feel like that's what they're afraid to say. All right, let's pull a guidance card. Actually, let's do a current energy just really quickly. I'm going to use the energy oracle, G. Let's look at your current energy, your person's current energy, and what's the bridging energy. So your energy, second chakra, there could be some remorse. We have patience coming out. This person's learning about divine timing. And intuition is going to be the bridging energy. So you guys are talking to each other. Gee, did you watch those messages, DM messages, DF messages? If you haven't, make sure to check those out. All right, let's pull guidance. What does Spirit say about the situation for G? We have, I'm going to say it wrong, have mercy, Archangel Gabriel. I think I said that right. And it says, the meaning of his name is friend of God. Oh, this is the archangel that has, it says dominion over the other archangels. So this is like the police of the archangels, right? Like the person, the one that keeps all the rules, maintains all the rules and regulations. It says it's about justice, fairness, and resolution. So I definitely feel like this angel has come down to bring some sort of peaceful resolution to this situation right here. Let's see. It says resolves disputes. Interesting. All right, G, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that was helpful. Love these cards. All right. So now I'm pretty sure we have everyone.
Yeah, appreciate that.
I completely understand. So G says, oh, I see. I don't know what to say. I still can't open up about our connection because of our third party situation. So I completely understand that, guys. You know how I'm always harassing you to go and hit the like button and comment on the videos. I know that our journey is a little bit different than everyone else's. Okay, I completely understand wanting to keep certain things private. But what I'm going to tell you right now is fixing to blow your mind. Are you ready? Because by the time you start to head towards your purpose on this journey, you won't care who knows what. I promise you that. And I was that way too. I didn't want anyone knowing my business. Everything was just so different for me to have to deal with. And yeah, but now I've started a YouTube channel, and we're fixing to have a class where I'm going to tell you everything about my twin flame journey, how we met, what happened, how I got here today. So interesting, isn't it? It can definitely be a very crazy journey for sure. Thank you, G. Thank you so very much. Miss L says karmics can be difficult too. Yes, absolutely, Miss L, definitely. And I feel like my karmic relationship was so difficult that that's why I'm so very grateful for my twin flame journey. Because even though my twin flame journey is not an easy journey, it definitely brought me my best life and removed the karmic. So yeah, definitely grateful. Miss L says, I don't give a who knows. I know. That's how I got. I mean, I remember when it was a lot different for me, but that's where I'm at now. All right, guys. So I'm gonna go over it one more time. Me too, Miss L. Me too. All right. So Mercury retrograde dates, January 14th through February 3rd. Guys, rest, pause, reflect. That's what it's for. Don't make any drastic decisions because it's very possible that you will change your mind when the 3 weeks is over. So keep the other dates in mind also. Write them down. Keep them on your calendar. Don't let Mercury retrograde surprise you. I feel like when you're ahead of the game, you definitely can get a step ahead where it doesn't have to like knock you on your butt every time it happens. And then also the special announcement for Purple LunaRose is we're starting our classes, guys. These are going to be coaching classes. We're going to look at the do's, the don'ts, and the whys of the twin flame journey. We're going to discuss why us, why are we here, what's the purpose. I do plan on having those 2 different days, 2 different live classes. Guys, I did make a Facebook group for this, so you will have access to those videos for 2 weeks. So if for some reason you can't actually make it to the live stream, the videos will still be available for you for 2 weeks. Guys, we're also going to be doing different things where I'm going to ask you different questions, and I want you to participate in that group because we're really going to start to get to know one another and start to see how similar our journeys are. I feel like once you start to see how similar our journeys are, it gives you more confidence and you start to doubt less. Once you start to doubt less, you can really start to find the purpose of this whole situation. And then that's when you're really going to start making the big moves. So 2 days, 2 classes. I will do, of course, Q&A at the end. You can ask me whatever you want. We will talk about my own personal twin flame journey, which everyone's been asking me to talk about. Only 10 spots available. I'm not trying to have a TED talk about it. So there's my email. You do see my email on the screen. You can also see it scrolling across the screen. Some of you guys have already started to email me. Go ahead and send those in. I'm going to pick you guys pretty quickly. I will notify you by email that you have been chosen. Once the payment has cleared, you will have access to the Facebook group. And then, of course, the 23rd and the 24th are going to be our first classes. So I'm super excited for 2022. I'm super excited to see what the next classes are going to be. And Junior has decided that we are going to have a free winner, someone that gets to come in and join the class for free. So just remember, when you email me to let me know that you're interested, it is very possible that you could be entered in a drawing. We haven't figured none of that out. He totally just made it up on the fly as we started the live. All right, guys, I'm going to get off here. Thank you so very much for joining me. Keep the Mercury retrograde in mind. Email me if you're interested in the class. And thank you guys so much for participating. Yes, Miss L. Thank you so much for always giving such good advice. All right. I love you guys, and I'm sending all of you abundant love and light on your journey. Thank you guys. Have a good night. Junior is the best, Diana. Thank you guys.